Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, the Medieval Feathers Tarot wanted to come out and play today. And I was like, what do you want me to ask? And I got the question popped into my head. Ask how the monarchy is going to look in 1 year from now. So I was like, all right. Honestly, sometimes I get that. I'll walk by a deck and they'll be saying, oh, ask about the weather, or ask about this or ask about that. And yeah, it's kind of interesting once you really connect with your cards, how the universe tells you to directs you, and if you listen to your intuition, how many times it's correct. So do I believe the decks actually talk to me? No, I believe my intuition is telling me this deck would be great for this kind of reading, and that's how it comes out. So let's ask the Medieval Feathers, what is the monarchy going to look like in a year from now? And I thought, actually, that is a very interesting question because we've got Charles's birthday coming up. And I thought, in some sense, this is mirroring what his solar return is going to look like. And plus, we are in Scorpio season, which is the death card, which is transformation. So I thought, yeah, it's perfect time to ask, what is the monarchy going to look like in a year from now? What is the monarchy going to look like in a year from now? What is the monarchy going to look like in a year from now? Okay, cards are ready. Oh, boy, are they ever. Knight of Wands, urges. Ooh. Eight of Swords in reverse, meddling. Cavalier de Coupe, so this is the Knight of Cups, openness, an offer. Wow, the King of Cups, optimism. Well, it's upright, and that would be Charles. So the Chariot in reverse, condensate. Sorry. Condescension. No, I'd love to tell you what that looks like to me. Part of my minor dyslexia is I'm a photographic. I learned to read words I don't read phonetically. I can't because the letters reverse. I read I'm a photographic reader. So I memorize what words look like what. And sometimes like condensation. I want to say condension, but sometimes even the words there, because I only remember the first couple and then it tells me what the word is. And so sometimes even that doesn't work. My brain can see it, but what my tongue wants to say are completely different things. Or maybe my brain doesn't see it. I don't know. Actually, the Querent, which is the World card, neglect on the meddling. Ooh. Now let's just continue with the reading. Knight of Swords in reverse, persuasion on top of the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups, if we're talking father-son, and they're both water signs. Charles is a Scorpio. William is a Cancer. This actually could be the father and son negotiating. And we have here persuasion. So maybe the son is persuading his father. Maybe he's a little bit, I know this word. Especially with him being the Chariot is oh my God. Brain, come online. This is terrible. I apologize. My brain, I just did 2 readings, absolutely no problem. 8 of Cups in reverse, effect. Now, we have to remember the medieval tarot, the original meanings of the tarot. That's what these cards are saying. So you might say 8 of Cups in reverse is being stuck because upright is something's missing and you move on. And in reverse, it's effect. So when I'm doing cards, maybe that's why my brain is so mixed up. when I'm doing cards, I go by what is written on the card, because that was the intention of the creator when they made the card. So when I give it what I think it should be, I'm not being true to the cards. So that's why when you're like, what? Knight of Swords isn't persuasion, it's attack. Well, you're persuading with words, aren't you? But maybe that's why I'm tripping over it, because my brain wants to say one thing, but the words are saying something else. But I always go by with what the creator wanted, because that's the energy they put into it. If I disagree with that, then I'm not giving you a true reading. Then why use these cards if you're just going to disagree with them? So, for example, the World card here is, they call the World card the querent, self-embodiment. So this would be the person who's asking the question. It has all the zodiac on it, right? And in reverse is neglect. Well, to me, that's not the World in reverse. So I think that's where the problem is. My brain is going, oh, the World in reverse, but the cards are, and so I'm like, stop, start. So I apologize for that. I think condensation. No, that's not condensation. Condensation is what sticks to your window. You guys are probably all typing what I need to say. Isn't that strange? That's just the strangest thing to me. So look at this. I think that William is going to have some kind of persuasive effect on Charles. So I'm wondering here, let's keep reading. The Lovers, romance. The Lovers, romance. Temperance, reconciliation. Oh, I wonder if the cards are telling us right now they're not in agreement with a lot of things. And perhaps by this time next year, they'll be in agreement. The Six of Swords in reverse. So to me, that tells, right? That would be like unsuccessful. This is capitulation. Condensate. When I know what it means, I could tell you what it means. It means when you talk down to somebody. I know the word. Anyway, I'm going to give up. The Empress, productivity. I'm wondering here. Whoa, death in reverse. Unforeseen. Ace of Wands, passion. The Magician in reverse, conceited. And the Two of Wands upright, uncovering. Six of Coins, expansion. Okay. Now we have unforeseen, conceited. I don't think this means conceited like ego. I think this is, I'm wondering if there is going to be, with this expansion, and we have an Empress. I wonder if William talks his father into abandoning, condensing. My brain knows exactly what to say and my tongue isn't. I know exactly what it is. Condescending. Anyways, this is going to bug me all day long. I'm going to turn off the video and say it absolutely perfect. So Six of Coins, expansion. Impediment. Yeah, you know what? Four of Swords here in reverse, impediment. I think Queen of Coins, practicality, and we have an Empress. I think we're going to see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, risks. Five of Cups, connections. That's interesting, because Five of Cups is upright, is not being able to let go of the past. And Knight of Coins, direction. Okay, so we asked where the Monarchy is. Long story short, after all my stuttering and stumbling here, I actually think that we are going to see Charles step aside. Now, whether it's a co-regency or he abdicates, I'm getting that we are going to see Harry come back. Sorry, we are. We're going to see a lot of, the first card that came out was the Knight of Wands, and that's my Megan card. She's going to be a big part of what goes on. And I'm wondering here if that's going to be a big part of the year, is Harry and Meghan. I'm getting that as the year goes on, I think we're going to see William step up, step up. We didn't get the Emperor. So that's telling me we don't have a strong one-person leader. We have the father and son here. And I think we're going to see a co-regency. I think we're going to see Catherine in a much bigger role. I think she'll be coming back, especially with the Empress and the Queen of Coins here. I think we're going to see her perhaps take over some of, dare I say, Camilla's roles. Right? Because Camilla's not an empress. She's not the mother of the next monarch. Catherine is the next empress. And I think we're going to see some kind of big change here. I think we are definitely, with this impediment, the Four of Swords in reverse. Now, that's my deathbed card. And I think this is what's going to happen. We're having expansion, so we aren't having contraction, meaning we're losing two and two are coming on, or we're losing one, right? We're not having any kind of contraction. We're having expansion. So to me, that means expanding is like co-regent and whatnot. I think we might see Harry come back, so that's expansion. I'm not seeing any kind of contraction. I think that we are going to see a big part early of the year will be Meghan. And I think that might be something that really wears down Charles enough that William has to take over some things. I honestly think that by the time we get to this time next year, whether it's officially announced or not, we'll see William and Catherine taking over many more activities. And we, like I said, we have expansion, we don't have contraction. So I think we might see with this Knight of Coins, this is Harry. I think we might, and with this connection card, I think we might see a risk of them reconnecting with Harry somehow. Whether I don't think he'll be a working royal, but that's expansion into the family, right? Six of Coins here, expansion. And Five of Cups connection and the Knight of Coins. I'm not seeing that we're going to have a handover because we don't have the Tower. We don't have Two of Cups here. That's why I'm saying I think we're going to see a co-regency or an abdication in some respect. And without even speaking, we knew the last 2 or 3 years of the Queen's life, we know Charles was filling in a lot of those roles. We know that. We know Edward was stepping up. We know, Catherine and William stood in for the Queen. We know a lot of that was going on without it being formally announced to co-regency. We know some decisions were being made by Charles already. So I think something similar is going to happen in the next year. Is the monarchy going to be here? Oh yeah, for sure, because they're expanding. We don't have Tower. We don't have fighting cards, all those kind of cards like that. We don't have that at all. So to me, the Tower would be the most one showing that, there's something terrible happening. I just think by expansion, I think co-regency, right? Contraction would be one and one taking over one, but expansion is doubling it. And that's what I'm really feeling. I'm really feeling co-regency either announced or not, is going to be happening. God love me. It's right there. It's right there. Like, it's almost like, for those of you who don't understand, it's like having to sneeze. Your sneeze is right there, but you can't sneeze. I know what the word is. I know how to pronounce it. But there's a real disconnect, and it's just the weirdest thing. That's what it's condensating. No. Anyways, I think we're going to see Harry come back. I think Megan's going to be a big part of the chatter that goes on. I think she's going to be released from her duties with the 8 of Wands here, meddling. There she is. She's meddling, and I think we'll see Harry come back into the fold somehow. All right, so that's my prediction for the year. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.